Now, I want you to take a very good look at the image I'm about to show you.
Hey, look at that thing right there. What the hell is that thing? You think you're gonna see that kind of thing at school? Look at it just lumbering around. It doesn't even...
This, my friends, is the future of DC Comics. Now, before you hurt yourself hammering on that keyboard, screaming at the screen, no, this is not gonna save DC Comics. Yes, I know, it's a clickbait title, folks. And that image I just showed you is the cover of a upcoming DC comic book that's gonna be released August of 2021, and it's titled, I Am Not Starfire. Yay. This is Mariko Tamaki. She is the creator of this monstrosity. And for some reason, she makes the exact same pose and has the exact same expression in every single photograph ever taken of her. And this is Mariko Tamaki after she's evolved into her final form.
It's over 9,000! What, 9,000?
Yes, I know. I'm an asshole.
I take responsibility.
Now I bet you're asking yourself, wow, Tamiko looks really familiar. Where have I seen her before? This is Mandy Koriand'r, and she is the daughter of Starfire. And this is Mariko Tamaki, the writer of this comic book. Mandy, Mariko, Mandy, Mariko, Mandy, Mariko, Mandy, Mariko. Oh my God, they're the same fucking person.
You serious?
Now, this is not the first time that we've seen a self-insert come from one of these YA books from DC Comics. It happened with Gotham High, where the author, Melissa De La Cruz, self-inserted herself into the book as Selena Kyle. Probably because her high school experience sucked balls. But you know what, folks? Whose didn't? If you weren't one of the popular kids, I'm sure your high school experience wasn't all that great. Mine wasn't, but you know what? I'm not about to go and write a book to make myself feel more important, because that would just be stupid. And to add an extra layer of stupidity, the artist for this book also inserts himself in as well, but this time as Jack Napier, the Proto-Joker. Why, you ask? Who fucking knows? And quite frankly, I don't fucking care. And we also saw the exact same thing with the book You Brought Me the Ocean. Aqualad is gay, and so is the author of the book. Now, there has been two major layoffs at Warner Brothers and DC. The first one that took place back in August included editor-in-chief Bob Harras and a lot of DC top brass. And then 3 months later, we get another round of layoffs. This time we get Michelle Wells being laid off, and she was one of the co-editors-in-chief that replaced Bob Harras. It also just so happens that she was also one of the executives in charge of DC's children's and young adults line. And presumably because the young adult line is not exactly doing all that great. I would pull up the Comic-Con numbers for You Brought Me the Ocean and Gotham High, but quite frankly, I can't find them. And presumably this is the reason why I think Michelle Wells got the chop. And on top of that, there are rumors of a third round of layoffs coming to DC Comics, presumably at the end of this year. And I personally don't see DC surviving past another 12 months, and I am being generous with that assessment. The wokeness is not going to stop. Warner Brothers recently hired Patrice Cullors, the BLM activist, I'm guessing as a diversity consultant, because their content isn't getting woke enough as is. So we shall see. I think the next round we potentially could see Jim Lee get fired as well. So what are your thoughts, folks? Let me know what are your thoughts about this. Are you still buying DC Comics? I stopped. I honestly don't give a shit anymore. I'm mainly just reading manga because it's the only thing out there that is actually telling good stories in comic book form. Let me know what your thoughts are, and I'll catch you next time. Wow, you made it all the way to the end of the video. Well, if you could do me a huge favor while you're here, if you're new to the channel, go and click that subscribe button. Bash that bell for instant notifications.
And Hulk. Smash.
Smash that like button if you enjoyed this video. I even have a P.O. box if you want to go and send me some fan mail. And yes, I finally have received some. Figured I should probably go and update that just because, you know, it's been some time. Well, I've finally done it. I've gone and launched my new website, so go and head over to pixelnation.io. There you'll be able to find all my current videos, even some past live streams, as well as the thought of the day, week, or month, depending on when I actually get around to writing something. Also, in the next couple weeks, I'll be launching my new forums, so keep an eye out for that. I would love to give a huge shout out to all my Subscribe Star supporters, because without you, I'd still be making content. But in all seriousness, I do appreciate your support and your help. And I'd like to give a huge shout out to my big spenders, Toxic Manflu, MarjieSmiles, and Roger the Shrubber. And we can't forget the Misplaced Mountain Man, who's a sucker with a lot of dough. Thank you very much, everyone. You guys are awesome.